y'all? It's Tahani, yours truly. In the midst of all of these things that's going on with the coronavirus and FG and just all this crazy stuff we're hearing, I think it's time we all should sit down and really talk about the things that matter. And who would be better than to do it with King Face?
The most important thing we need to do for the black community is change their mindset. You know, get them believing in themselves.
So that's Wednesday, April 22nd, 9 p.m. on my IG Live at Totally Tahani. Don't forget to check it out. We're going to have King Face on there, Mr. Conservative Thug. Can't wait to have him on. Y'all ask y'all questions and be sure to call in at 646-494-9998. We will be taking live calls, or you can text message us your questions and we're going to be sure to get back to y'all. Hope to see y'all soon. Well, we're just waiting for everybody to come in, and I'm going to do some adjusting, okay? Look. Is anybody on? You
Yes.
gotta see from your phone.
Hello everybody, it's me, and it is Totally Tahani, and we're here to talk to everyone. So grab your popcorn,
And we're waiting for one of our favorite guests,
Yes.
King Face, to come in and to join us.
So
anyway, how y'all doing? Today's topics, we're just all about, you should be looking at that. We're just basically talking about just everything, like the coronavirus, everything that's going on. Just a little bit of everything. I'm gonna move in just a little closer.
I'm moving just a little closer.
Yeah, this might be a little uncomfortable, but
This
I'm moving
okay.
a little closer. But what's going on, y'all? I see everybody coming in. My sister's trying to fix my hair for me. I appreciate it. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Black Sun sent you a request. We gonna go live, Black Sun.
Don't worry, we're gonna go live.
We're gonna go live. We're gonna go, I guess we'll let Black Sun in. We can let Black Sun in until King Face comes on, because I'm not sure. Maybe he's running a little late.
He's running a little late, guys, but he's on his way.
Hey
Hey,
y'all.
guys.
Hey one. Hey y'all doing? My sister told me I was looking extra greasy tonight.
She just look greasy,
Hey,
but
Lois,
it's okay.
And I got us a little ensemble of snacks because I have not had dinner yet. So, you know, that's why. Hey, Samia's here.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, Sammy's here. Hey, Diesel. Hey, everybody. Teslo.
Everybody come on and just join the live.
Just join.
Popping.
We about to get to start talking. We about to start talking about all of this stuff. Because what I basically want to know from y'all, and I'm trying to hold my question till we get King Face in here. But basically what I want to know is, are people having different views now since this whole coronavirus thing? People who were non-Trump supporters, are they now feeling Trump? Are they feeling Trump now? Are they feeling what's going on now? And are people being more in tune? And have people become more in tune with what's going on?
Hey, King Face, you just joined.
King Face just joined in, so that's not King Face.
Yes, it was.
That's not King Face.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait, I don't see King Face.
You about to see him now? Oh,
Exactly.
King. No, he didn't send. Okay, he didn't send the request yet.
All right,
He
but
is
hold
watching.
on. We are gonna go live right now. Well, King Face is not on there.
He is on here. I just seen him.
Well, King Face, where are you? We want to talk to you, King Face.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna click on you for because you wanna go live, so we're gonna see what you're talking about.
That's what he's showing.
Oh, I can't get it. Guys, let me see if I can get y'all on.
Oh shit. Leave it to you. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
And y'all know that y'all can always call that number in too that I posted too. Always feel free to call in a number if y'all want to ask any type of person.
Sorry, Tahani's thumbs are rather large.
Yeah, I got large thumbs.
Is this okay?
Yeah, look, it's gonna have to be today.
Okay, guys. So
Here you go, guys. See, cause y'all be wanting to go live. Y'all got me just like. All right.
what the heck? Oh, Brandon's laughing.
Stop laughing, Brandon. It's nothing funny. Okay, you try balancing. You try freaking balancing. Freaking.
Did it zoom in on us?
Here you go, King Face. Here we go, King Face. Here we go. Now. I'm sorry. Connecting. What's up, King Face?
What's
Everybody,
up?
welcome, King Face. What's going on? Feeling secure when they asses can't go out and work. And I'm talking about the guys that's the street hustlers and stuff like that. Are women finally seeing like men for what they're worth? Meaning, if they can't provide for you in a way that they were providing before, what is it that they're bringing to the table? Do you see them as not being worthy or worth having around now?
I don't think in this. I think this is the best time just for people to see the kind of relationship they do have. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily feel like it shows a person lack of doing something. I just feel personally there's a moment when these are the times that's necessary in order to know if your relationship is strong in the first place. You know what I mean? Because the hard times is what shows you what really matters. It's not really about the good times. So I don't think a woman can say a guy is not worthy because he's going through hard times. If anything, that woman should be motivating that man and pushing him forward. Like, yo, baby, you know everybody's going through this. Everybody got these situations. It's okay. We're gonna pull through. Like, these are the type of things that a woman should be telling her man, especially if he's going through a situation where he lost his job or he's not able to hustle, whatever he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So I think personally around these times, I think that women should be more supportive of their man, and vice versa. I think this is something that everybody have to look into themselves and realize how much they wasn't really prepared for situations like this. So you can't really blame or look at a guy in a female's point of view and be like, oh, he's not a good guy or a good catch. These are the moments when you realize how good somebody is. You know what I mean? Where their grind is at. Where's their dedication? Where's their drive to want the best at this point? Because some people, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, they give up. So if you're a guy that's going through, especially as men, we already go through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need that stress from y'all females anyway.
And somebody said we all need to save more, which is very important when times like this happen. Y'all gotta make
Yeah, a lot of people realize they ain't had their shit together.
Yeah, now it's really showing. Y'all need to get y'all shit together and save your money.
But then also to piggyback off of what you were saying, wouldn't that all still like surround and just basically, wouldn't it really all have to do with the caliber of woman that you was dealing with? Because if you were dating a woman or you came in contact with a woman who was all about the money and now you can't go out there and get money, like, how do you, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you handle a situation like that now? For guys who are dating, well, for guys who are known for getting money and for women who are known for only dating guys with money. So now he's all assed out. He ain't got no money now. And so now it's like she really see, and now he really see that she wasn't about nothing to begin with.
I think majority of time guys already know the type of women they're dealing with and the type of female that she is. So if a guy ends up with that type of chick, that's on him, because that's probably the image that he was portraying to her the whole time. So this is where it comes in with guys being honest about who they are and their intentions and what they're about. You know what I mean? So if you end up with a female that's all about the bread, that's your fault. You probably was a nigga that was flashing money, acting like you was balling. You probably tried to, you know, maintain in the beginning to maintain that image just to get that certain respect from the female in the beginning. Probably end up getting broke trying to, you know, prove to this woman that you could be a provider. When it's more to being with somebody as a man than being a provider. I think a lot of times women think that they could throw that at niggas' faces, like, oh, you got to be a provider. Like, a man doesn't have to provide. You know what I mean? And because you're in a position right now where y'all women don't need that. So I don't feel like any female could complain and be like that at this time. Not to say that it's not good. Me personally, my personal opinion on how I am, I believe in taking care of my woman. That's right. Just me. But that doesn't mean that men nowadays are obligated, because I feel like that. I don't feel men are obligated to take care of women because you guys could take care of yourself. So if she's not a good support system, then that's really the man's fault, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just look at that, like, at this day and age, I really don't really like hearing women talking about what men need to be doing, because you guys put yourselves in a position to be like men. So you can't like feel like a man has to, like, me, my personal opinion, like I said, for me, I believe that if I decide to take a woman and say this is my woman, that is my duty to take care of her. And the reason why I feel like that is because of what I require. in my relationship. So it's not just about her. It's more about what I require. Like, I want my woman to cater to me. I want when I come home, she got my food ready. She ain't too tired to cook at 3 in the morning. I don't want to hear none of that. So you'll have women out here that, you know, they have jobs and they be like, well, I work too. Well, then you're not ready to be with a man if you're not willing to cater to your nigga. I don't give a fuck if my woman worked all day. If I come home and I'm hungry, I don't care if it's 3 in the morning. She better cook, or I don't need her. She for me personally, what I'm gonna do with you?
She's useless.
Well, you know what, I totally agree with you, because I think that nowadays women have taken that whole independence thing and have really just have really gone overboard with it. It's okay with being independent, but at the same time, you don't want to make a man feel like he's inferior. Okay, a woman can make more money than a man, but at the same time, it's a certain type of way you present that to your man. You don't want to throw up in his face, oh, nigga, I make this much amount of money, and you know, you only good because of me. Like, it's a certain line that has to be drawn. To understand that sometimes it's okay to speak, but then sometimes you got to just shut the hell up. Because
That's key.
Because when you do that, what you do is you downplay how they are as a man, and then that can cause infidelity issues, because a man always wants to feel like he's the man. And it's not.
What if the man needs to shut the hell up? What if he needs to shut the hell up?
I don't think. See, here's the thing. I think that it plays a part with both sides, but I don't like this whole feminine thing where, you know, us women and let me tell you, I'm a strong melanated woman. I'm sorry, I'm a strong melanated.
Why you can't just be a strong woman? Why I gotta be melanated?
Because I'm speaking for myself, because that's what I am. I'm a black woman.
Nah, you just a woman.
But see, here we go with that though. It's a difference though, because you know, in society as a black woman, I'm treated different from a Caucasian woman, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that.
Where's your proof of that? Where's your proof?
I see it every day.
But that's not you seeing something. You don't know what you're seeing. You could assume it to be that, but how do you know that's what it is?
Check this out. I experience it every day. I'm gonna give you a prime example, right? This is a very, very prime example. I had a Caucasian woman come up to me, and I wasn't offended by it at all. And she said, you know what? You have got to be one of the most beautiful African-American women I've ever seen. And you're not wearing any makeup or anything. And is that your real hair? And from that right there, I said, you know what? That stigma that they have on black women, it's bad. It's sad. You know
I don't think so. You guys portray that. You see, look, you was quick to mention that you was a black woman, so why she can't say you a black woman? A lot of black women wear weaves. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? So why she can't assume that that's not your hair when that's something that you guys glorify? Back in the day, you women never glorify having weave. Now it's like you guys on the internet showing that shit like look, this is my Remy. Just got this is 89 inches. like so if you glorify something and get mad at somebody kind of gives you back the energy that you've been putting out yourself, I think that's unfair. I think that's just I just think that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? I think if you guys put something out, like nowadays, you have a very fat ass, right? People could see you in the streets and think that you paid for it. Nowadays, you got people assuming that women with fat asses got a job done, that this is not natural. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is the image, because this is the image that's being pushed out. This is what people are seeing, that, oh, girls with fat asses are getting their body done. So that's just, nowadays a person will look at a female with a fat ass and will automatically think that she got it done before they'll think that it's hers.
But let me ask you
something that you guys put out, huh?
But hold on, wait. You could tell a fake ass from a real one.
Not all the time.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Not all the time.
You could tell if the job is done bad. Yeah, you could tell if her legs is not as proportioned with the rest of her body. You could tell. But I've seen girls that had jobs that was amazingly done, and it's soft. It's not hard. It feels like an ass. You know what I mean? It looks nicely proportioned with the person's body. You can't really tell. You know what I mean?
Who are they doing that for, though? Who are the women doing that for? That's the question.
Y'all doing it for the attention. It's not even about who you're doing it for. It's really just for the attention. Wherever you get the attention from, y'all guys will accept it, because you women love attention.
Not all women love attention.
All of you do.
That's not true. That's not true.
Every single female on the face of this planet. Let me make that clear. Every female.
You wanna know how I don't love attention? Because I could get online with a scarf on, and there's many women out there that you'll never see that don't have no makeup on. That's always gonna have
That has nothing
hair
to do
done.
with that. You could not wear makeup and still crave attention. That the first thing you guys worry about when you're in a relationship is attention. So what are you talking about? You guys search for it.
But I mean, but isn't that the whole point though?
But don't say that that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys do.
I mean, you want to look
for
good for your
attention.
man. Don't you want to look good for your woman?
What do you mean? Like look good for her? What does that mean?
Like
Me,
have
shaved
up,
shaved, and nice,
No, I don't believe I should have to
I
look
believe
good
what
for my woman.
somebody said every lady wants some level of attention, but to just say that we want attention like that,
because there's good attention and then there's bad attention, and I can speak for myself, right?
Yep.
Okay, now I'm sure everybody that's on here, they're not gonna know that I'm Muslim, right? Because the whole image of a Muslim is what you're supposed to be covered up according to the Dean of Islam, Hadith, whatever. You're supposed to cover it up. I'm not covered up. You're not supposed to have tattoos. I have several tattoos, piercings, and all of that. What I'm basically trying to say is that it's an image that you give off, but people look at you, and when they look at you, they just somehow just conjure up what they believe you are without really even knowing you. So I say that to say, if I go outside dressed a certain type of way, then I gotta know that I'm gonna get some type of attention. You're gonna get attention, but it depends on what you wear. Okay, if you showing something to show your ass, your titties, that's a whole that wants attention. Now you could be a real woman and conservative and still get attention.
You can get attention with a scarf on and sweatpants.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what I want.
But how does it change the fact that it's still attention? It regardless of if you don't wear no makeup, you don't show your body, you could it's still, listen, anybody on social media is looking for attention. Period. If you have a social media account, if you have a Facebook, if you have an Instagram, if you have a TikTok, if you have any of these social media networks, you want attention. And that's just reality. It doesn't matter if it's bad attention, good attention. Attention is attention. You know what I'm saying? So when people try to act like they don't want attention, like people be like, oh, you out here for attention. Duh. You're like, that's how I make money. This is how I build my brand, is through attention. If I'm not able to keep your attention, then people ain't gonna keep, you know what I mean, fucking with whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Attention is key, but especially for women in relationship, that's all you guys talk about is time. And when you talk about time, you're talking about attention. You're not necessarily asking for time, because just being around the nigga, because a lot of times y'all can't just be around the nigga. Y'all really want to have the nigga love on you and touch on you and fuck on you.
It depends on who the guy is. Let's just say it depends on who it is. Because sometimes, and I'm going to be honest, sometimes all I need is a friend. That's all I really need is a friend. I'm not looking for somebody, and I'm not interested in, for him to be rubbing and touching on. Sometimes I just need somebody to talk to. But I want to piggyback off of what somebody said. They said that if I'm not covered up, according to the Dean of Islam, that I am looking for attention. No, what you need to understand is that I am an American Muslim. Now, I know that in religion, people kind of like take what they want, put it in there, put it out, just to make it basically fit their way of life. At the end of the day, what I've been taught and what I know is that whatever religion you believe in, especially Islam, it's within the heart. That don't stop me from making my 5 daily prayers. It's not going to stop me from fasting during Ramadan on Friday or going to Juma every Friday. It's just that I choose to, when I go outside sometimes, I want to wear my wife beater. I want to wear my hair out. Okay? I want to show my tattoos. Yeah. You can have a Muslim dressed in hijab and be the biggest whore ever. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you can't judge a book by its cover. You get what I'm saying? But I will say this though: if you are going,
you may not be able to judge it, but you can get an idea of it. You know what I mean? You may not be able to judge.
Okay, so if you saw me, right, and you see me dressed like a regular person, I might have a wife beater on, I'm not wearing weave, I'm not wearing makeup, I'm being whatever, and then I say to you, hey, by the way, I'm Muslim, but the way that I carry myself, I'm not carrying myself in a way where I'm being disrespectful. I'm still being, respectful. I'm still holding on to those morals as a Muslim woman. I'm not shaking your hand. I'm not doing any of those things. Are you going to look at me any differently just based on how I'm dressed or my attitude?
I mean, me personally, like, from my personal opinion, I won't really judge a person just off of how they look. But on average, if you see a Muslim woman that's covered up, you're gonna give her a different type of attention than you would give a female that's not covered up. And that's just reality.
And that's very true.
That's just reality.
And you know what's crazy about it? I'm gonna tell you something. Men, and I'm not saying all men. I have ran into men when I've had my hijab on, and I've seen them look, and it's in a way where it's not like, oh, it's in a way like, damn, I wonder what's under that hijab. Oh, damn, I wonder what's under that burqa.
It leaves a mystery.
Yeah, it like leaves mysteries. It just leaves like thought to the imagination. So when they look at it, they're not looking at me like, oh, that's a nice looking sister. They're looking at, I wonder what that body look like underneath them clothes. That's what.
All right. How about this? How about we don't even talk about religion because it's nobody's business. Okay, we're gonna talk about something else.
So what
I mean, it does play a factor in how women carry themselves. If you are into the religion, I think it plays a factor in many
that's how people perceive Muslim. Not every Muslim woman has a hijab on. That's what people don't understand. That's the picture that's painted and installed in their head. Kevin Gates is Muslim. He got tattoos all over his face.
At the end of the day, it's what's in your heart.
It's what's in your heart, and it's what you do. You don't have to display that to everybody. That's all I'm saying.
I've been taught that my relationship with Allah is my relationship with Allah. What I pray to with Allah is what I pray to with Allah.
I don't disagree with that.
And I can't tell a Christian how to feel because you know what? Like even though we all pray to the same God, it's all one God. But you can't tell a Christian who's had cancer or a Christian who's lost a loved one. Well, the person that you're praying to, who's your Lord and Savior, is Jesus, is absolutely not the Son of God. If that's what they feel, and if that's who they feel got them through that tough time in their life, I'm not gonna come in their life and tell them that's not who you should be praising. You should be praising God. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't have to go through a medium to pray to God. We go straight to Allah. But for me to come into somebody's life and tell them anything different, that's wrong. And I never try to sway anybody, which brings me into my another thing, right? I'm noticing a lot now. Yeah. And I'm gonna even speak for myself, right? This whole thing that's going on with Trump and stuff like that. And I know you've been riding with Trump for a long time. And I know a lot of people had a lot to say about it. But now since it's been this quarantine and this lockdown, I feel like now people don't have a choice but to really get in tune and really do research and really see what's really going on. And I don't feel like people are really paying attention. I think people only see what they really want to see. And I can say that my eyes have been open, to a lot of things. And I'm not going to say that I'm a Trump supporter, but I do see the things that he's done. And I do see the things that he's trying to do.
But I think people need to get off the whole supporting Donald Trump thing. I don't support Donald Trump. I support what he does.
That exactly.
Because if Donald Trump wasn't moving according to how I feel is the right way to run this country, I wouldn't support him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I don't support somebody because they're famous. I don't support somebody because they're funny. I don't support somebody because they're alpha. I don't support somebody because of that. I support the move that you're making that shows that you're an alpha. What makes him an alpha to me is the fact that he's willing to make the hard decisions that people are not going to be happy about, but he knows the best move. It's like a parent. You know what I mean? Okay, we might have to downsize on certain things. So some people are going to have to get fired in order to maintain this business that's putting 100,000 people to work. So if I got to make the hard decision of firing 100 people out of that 100,000 in order to maintain the business, I'm going to do that. Because me as a businessman, I'm not going to let my company fall for 100 people when I have 100,000 people that depend on this job that I'm giving them. You know what I mean? So most people will get upset. Like, oh, look at the people, like even right now with the whole corona thing, like everybody's like, oh my God, people are dying. Well, 100,000 people dying to me is not equivalent to 350 million people losing their jobs and can't work. And then you have suicide rates come up. You have relationships, marriages getting broken up. You have motherfucking kids that ain't got, going through things. They can't go to school. They can't socialize. Depression raises at a high level because the number one killer on the face of this planet is stress. Mm-hmm. So if 100,000 people got to die for 350 million people to survive, I'm all for that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm not for that. I am. If I gotta die for 1 million people to live, then I gotta die. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is, and we have to be honest about it and stop trying to think because everybody wants to be emotional about something. We can't be emotional about something because you could have a finger that got cancer on it, but you love that finger so much, but you end up losing your whole arm trying to save that fucking finger.
You're right. You got,
you know what I'm saying?
You got to cut it off. You got to cut it off. And then like also like another thing, and it's just like as clear as day. Me, I try to stay away from the news because what we really have to do is we really have to look at the numbers here because now all of a sudden it kind of makes you wonder, are people not dying anymore from heart attacks, strokes, cancer? Like everything is the coronavirus. That's all you see. There's no more deaths with people dying from natural causes. So there's so many.
I mean, somebody said, "Do I want babies to die?"
Yeah, I was just about to read that.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. If there's a 3-year-old that's running with a bomb on their person, and they're running towards a building that got a million people in it, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of that little baby. Like I'm not gonna, and this is why I say, like, this is why some people are not really meant to be leaders, because to be a leader, you have to be willing to make the hard decisions that the average person won't make. You understand what I'm saying? And if you look at any movie, with a leader, a real leader, they make sacrifices. You understand? And these are things that just gotta happen. So if some kids gotta die, then some kids gotta die. When I talk about people gotta die, I include everybody: women, men, old, young. If that's what gotta happen, then that's what's gotta happen. I'm not saying that I want that to happen, but am I supposed to make 350 million people potentially die just to save 100,000? That's stupid. It doesn't make sense. You're literally becoming a part of the extinction of fucking men. That is retarded. It doesn't make sense. Regardless of your emotional part about it, because I get the emotional part, because you're probably looking at your little baby right now like, I can never lose my little Tata. Never lose my Tata. I love you, Tata. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Every day there's somebody's child that dies. Every day. Every day. Oh, you guys fucking worried about that? Your Tata could die too. It could happen. This is reality. And you people have to learn to accept that reality. It's a reality. This is not something that you could run from. No matter how much you people try to run from it, you cannot run from reality. You understand me? It's always gonna be that. So I know people gonna be like, "Oh, King Face said you gotta kill 100,000 people." I never said that. I said if 100,000 people had to die to save 350 million, guess what? I'm all for it. That's what I said.
So I'm about to call you Trump. I'm sorry, King Face. So you love America that much?
I believe in survival as a human, as an important thing. That's a natural instinct for any human being to have, is survival. You know what I mean? So us as even with animals, you see ants, you see bugs, their whole purpose is to survive. You understand what I'm saying? So if we're not trying to survive, I'm not saying do some world depopulation shit. I'm just saying this is not a situation where I'm saying let's kill people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're telling me that, yo, you know, we're gonna keep the city shut down and people can't work and people are going through it right now because $1,200 ain't cutting it. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It might be, unless you plan well and you got a certain amount of people in your family, which most don't. Most, if you want to talk about black people, most black people don't have a family that's intact. So you don't have 2-3 people receiving a check of $1,200 a month. You understand? So you're not getting 36. You got a household that's only getting like, you know, one person's getting 1,200. So eventually, what's gonna end up happening? Crime rate is gonna go up. Home invasions is gonna go up. Robberies. All these things are gonna go up. People selling drugs. People are gonna start buying more drugs. More people are gonna be getting drunk. More people are going to be doing things that's already destructive in their life as it is. But now they're going to duplicate that shit, quadruple it, because all you got to do, you're bored. So now you're fucking drinking more. Now, you know what I'm saying? You're not.
You know that, yeah. I mean, especially
now. I got a question for you, Face, because I'm not really into politics. But what has Trump done for our people?
Are black people American?
Yeah.
So he's done everything that he's done for everybody else in America.
Do I need to pull this out? Do I need to pull out my research?
Are those facts?
Yes, this is facts.
I'm just saying.
Actually, Trump has done more in his 3 years in the office than what any president has done. who has been in the office. He has done more, and that's just for people of all, you know, races. It's not, and then I will actually tell you that towards black people, actually with him even closing the borders down, you know what I'm saying, like stopping people from entering in this.
But what about him keeping the children in the dying and stuff? What about stuff like that? Because we're not here about Trump. It's nothing positive. So I'm asking.
But what news resources and what news?
I'm just saying. I mean, you gotta look at it like this.
Fake news.
Forget the fake news, because every news has some bullshit in it, even the ones that agree with Donald Trump. So we're not going to be in denial of that. Like everybody is just telling the truth all the time. No, because media makes mistakes too, and media are ran by people. Because remember, they're about getting their money and getting people to click onto their websites. So a lot of times you're not going to get you know, sometimes fully accurate shit. So that the way that I decipher what's true and what's false is what I see they all say that's common. So if they all say the common thing, then I know that most likely is the thing that's the actual truth in this situation. Now, when it comes to what I don't like is when people say, what has he done for black people, when all he has to do is do for America and he's doing for black people. Right. Black people are not a retarded race. Like we can't figure it out, or we're not a part of the system or understand the system. And I hate when people try to divide black people from America, like we're not Americans. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, what did he do for black people? I could tell you what he's done for American people, but I could tell you what he's done for neighborhoods or areas that's is unfortunate, that have bad situations in it. But it's not just black areas. White areas as well are going through hard times. Because when we're talking about poor, we're talking about everybody is poor. This is just, you can say whoever's in the comment talking, you can say it's bullshit. This is not bullshit. But now, since you want to make me direct it, what things that is specifically that directly affects black people that I watch policy wise, First Step Act. Over 9,000 black men have came home to their families, which starts creating now those kids that didn't have their daddy in their life, now they got their father in their life to be a parent into their life, and be a positive role model and change their opportunity and circumstances for their family. So this is something that personally, because you guys always saying that black people are disproportionately locked up and they go to jail, right? Okay, since you feel like that's a nigga thing, well, guess what he did for the niggas? He said it's time to free niggas. Donald Trump been freeing niggas since he got into the presidency.
That's right.
This is facts. He didn't wait to fucking pardon people like most presidents who wait till they're about to leave office to pardon.
You know, I was just piggyback about what he said. You know what I mean? It was just to me, I don't think a lot of black people actually take offense to, you know, like he was saying, if I had a white friend, I would want my friend to feel comfortable saying the word nigga, especially if he comes from the environment that we come from. It's slang where we come from. We know that. And some people say it was malicious intent, but a lot of them don't. They can't, you know, they might be singing a song. And the word, you know, prime example, that was there, I think a rapper, who was it? They had a concert and they called a white person on stage to sing the song with them and tried to play them when they was going to go say the word nigga, and it was a lyric of their own song. I forget who it was. It was someone who just did that. But the point I'm getting at is, like, I don't think a lot of black people take offense to it. I think they just want something to bitch and complain about. You know what I mean? Because we live in this era now where it's like Black Lives Matter only when a white man kills a black man, but not when blacks killing blacks every fucking day. You know what I mean? So it's like the only time we give a fuck is when a white person doing it to us. Other than that, I don't think they take real
that was the trick, bro. Bro, that's the trick.
They just want to complain.
Yeah, but that was the trick. That's what made.
We got another call coming in. We got another call.
That's how they tricked our people into making it seem like it's nothing when we kill each other. It became nothing to us. It's regular. It's common. It's just something that we should be used to. Like, this is regular. It's regular for black people to kill each other at an alarming rate. So we're not acting like it's a shocker. You know what I mean? Just like nobody is shocked when a fucking person from the military dies. Just like people ain't shocked when somebody old dies from certain shit. You know, because these are things that are expected to you. So now we look at us killing each other as something that's expected. To me, that's disgusting. Why should that be something that we accept? Why?
Hello?
Because if we stop killing each other, my nigga, guess what? At the end of the day, my nigga, it'd be 20% less crime. It'd be 20% crime in our community. If we just stop killing each other, there'll be no murders. We'll have more black people in our community. We're extincting our own kind.
Face, you got one more caller on the line, a new caller.
So even when you look at back in the day, niggas want to talk about you, my people. Back in the day, it was other African tribes that kidnapped other African tribes and sold them to the foreigners. So we don't talk about the history that we started. We had slaves 2,000 years before anybody ever had slaves. So how the fuck you're not talking about that? Because they only know about that. They only know about they only know about that process because we taught them this process. You understand what I'm saying? So this is something that so when people say they're my people, when they ask the African people that was taking the other people, they was like, oh, that's your people. Why are you doing that to them? They're like, that's not my people. You think because the person is my color, they my people? Just because you niggas is black, you think you my people? You're not my people, my nigga. You niggas want to kill me. You niggas don't even appreciate the fact that I come from nothing to become something. For you gotta call me a coon for that. I gotta get paid for this. It's always something to diminish the hard work that I put in. You niggas ain't fucking congratulating your fucking people. You ain't trying to build your fucking people, nigga. You're not my people, dog. So when I have white people that support me and want to push me and love me no matter what the color of my skin is because they support my ideas, those are my people. I don't look at people as my people due to the color of their skin, because it was my people who fucked me over. It was always my people that tried to scam me out of bread. It was always my people that didn't want to put me on to getting no money. It was always my people that tried to hold me back. It was always my people that hated on me. I don't have white people in my comments hating on me unless they're a bitch-ass liberal. You know what I mean? And even they have a fucking level of respect. You know what I'm saying? You niggas don't show no respect to me. And you want me to sit here and defend niggas that's not defending me? What I look like? What I look like? I'm going to definitely defend the motherfuckers that defend me way before I defend the motherfuckers that don't. I don't give a fuck what color you is. I don't give a fuck what background you come from. I don't give a fuck if you Haitian. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Just say something, just one thing, please.
All right, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go on, caller. Go on.
Am I on?
Yes, you're on, sir.
Yeah, well, I just want to say to Faith that I'm a huge fan. I think he's the man. He speaks a lot of truth, but there's pieces of shit that are white. There's pieces of shit that are black. There's pieces of shit.
I never said that. I never said there wasn't.
And people don't realize this.
But I never said there wasn't though.
Like
the people only hear when I talk about blacks because blacks are emotional. Let me ask you a question. Let me put you on real simple. How come? It's just like the example I like to say.
They won white.
Yo, bro. We not listen, bro. Listen to me for a second.
George Soros.
Excuse me, sir. He wants you to just listen for 1 second.
Listen for 1 second, bro. Listen.
1 second.
Nobody ever said there aren't bad white people. Nobody said there was no racist white people. Nobody said there's no good black people or there's no bad black people. I never said none of that. These are things that you guys come up with because of how you interpret what I'm saying. I never say these things. You know what I'm saying? So when I see people attacking somebody that so happens to be white, and listen to this. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. Why does it matter is what I'm saying. Why does it matter if somebody is racist? Why? How does it affect anybody right now? Who does it affect? Who? So what? You gotta work harder. Work harder.
I agree with you 100%. Literally 100%. I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying though is like George Soros, who she was talking about the deep state. George Soros literally funds Black Lives Matter because they know that it will get racial divide. You know what I mean? They want whites and blacks to fight. It's the media that fuels this shit.
I agree.
All right, that's cool. You know what I mean?
And that's true.
That's cool. But what I'm saying is this. What the fuck? And how the fuck? Hold on, brother.
And I don't think that there's really they make it like we're all
listen, I hear all of that. But how? Listen, I hear all of that. Listen, y'all need to stop talking about racism because that shit don't affect nobody. Okay? If somebody don't like me, I'm not fucking hanging around them. It's just that fucking simple. And if I don't like them, I'm not gonna hang around them. It's that fucking simple. You motherfuckers is so thirsty to be accepted by everybody. I don't give a fuck about everybody liking me. I give a fuck about the people that like me. That's it. I don't need everybody to like me. Everybody's not gonna like you. This is the real fucking world. Stop expecting people to fucking like you. Some of you motherfuckers are not likable. It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. You gotta listen, bro. You gotta listen. Let me finish. It doesn't matter if you're white or black. Motherfuckers ain't gonna like you. I've been around white people that didn't like black people, but when I came around, their energy is different because I didn't come to them with that energy like, oh, white people are fucking think that they're better than us. I don't come with that energy. You think they can't feel that energy? You
I got
niggas
another
energy.
call coming in. Hold on,
niggas love to talk energy and vibes, right? But you think they don't vibe and don't feel that shit? And why do they gotta kiss your ass? Because your ancestors was weak? Why they gotta kiss your ass? Why? Why should they have to kiss your ass?
Hold on.
Why?
Hold on, Face. I got.
Because I ain't kissing nobody's ass.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Hello, caller. Hello, are you still there, caller? Is this the same person?
Have nothing. You guys say black people don't do this. So now when you got a president that says, yo, look, man, you guys' neighborhoods is fucked up. I agree. This country will be better if everybody in this country is successful. So he says, okay, these neighborhoods, they don't have nobody investing in them. So what can we do to help build they shit? Let's incentivize companies to build things in their communities. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give them $100 billion incentive. Like, listen, you guys don't gotta pay taxes for 10 years if you build this company in this neighborhood. What does that do when they build these things in these neighborhoods? That's more jobs for the people that live in that area. So they could work there. So that's now when you have new things into your economy, into your neighborhood that gets built, it builds up the property value. If you guys have a gym that gets built in your neighborhood, your property value, the property value of your home goes up. So when you add infrastructure into areas that don't have nothing, and you put them in positions where they could work, where they could invest, because we're in a capitalist country. Our money has to circulate. In order for us to run, people got to make money, and people got to spend money. This is how this shit works. So this is how you build your communities, because now them people that's living in those cribs, they can motherfucking like buy their houses in that community.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? They got to.
But see, not to cut you off. A lot of the times, too, people have to do their own research. Like, you can't go by what it is that you're seeing on the media. You have to really take the time out to do your own research, because they're going to tell you what they want you to hear. And we all know about the deep state. And if you don't know about the deep state, go ahead and do research on that. But at the end of the day, what people have to understand, and what I explained to you and what we talked about the other day, is that Trump stands on his own. He does whatever the hell he wants, because for one, he doesn't have any ties to the elites like that. He has his own money. You know what I'm saying? His campaign was provided by his own funds. So, of course, he's going to stand out, and of course, he's going to be that public enemy number one. And they're going to do everything they can to make this man look like a racist, to make this man look like he's not doing whatever the case may be, what they feel he should be doing. The whole point of the matter is that
you trust him?
I don't trust anybody. But what I do want and what I do feel that
I trust him.
You trust him?
Yeah, because all the moves that he's been making was for the people. And you got to trust a president that's been making good decisions from this point. Like, the economy is the best it's ever been. Everything he said, he kept his word, and he did it. When he signed executive orders, and once the executive order is signed, now it's up to your local government to make sure all those things are applied in your community. So when people try to blame Donald Trump, like, Donald Trump did his job. He did what he signed the check. And once he signs the check, now it's on your local government, your governors, your mayors, your councilmen, your congressperson, whoever. These people are supposed to make sure that those things are divided within the community. You know what I mean? If they're not doing that, then what how can you blame a man for giving you the check? It's like you getting mad at me. You needed $100 million. I gave you $100 million. Now y'all guys in New York is mad at me because y'all haven't received $100 million. That ain't my business. I gave y'all the bread the same way he gave Baltimore $30 million every month.
We got a call coming in. I think it's someone that may want to talk. So, hello, this is Tahani's Instagram Live. May I ask who I'm speaking to? What's up? Who's this? Hello? Hello, are you there? Okay, I'm not sure. Would you like to speak to King Face? Do you have any questions?
Hello?
Yes, do you have any questions for King Face?
Yeah, I want to know when did he see that Trump freed 9,000 people?
Yo, you can look that up yourself, brother. He been did it since from when he signed the First Step Act.
I looked it up already. He freed 3,100 people. And now
No, he freed way more than that. He freed that much within the first 4 months.
Whoa, let's go ahead and get it up. 900 were immigrants turned over to ICE.
Who?
1,100 were white.
Where you getting these numbers from?
He's asking where'd you get these numbers from, sir?
I got these numbers from what's the site? Mother. What's the name of it? Oh, yes, Mother stuff and Bob.
Who?
Okay, these are whatever site you pick up. Whatever site you go to, it's going to pick up. And the 900, the 9,000 is 900. And those
No, it's
900,
not.
he only.
Where did you get? That's a lie. Where did you get? That's a lie. Where did you get that from? You didn't even tell us where you got that from.
Sir, he's saying you're lying.
I'm lying?
Yes, that's what he's saying, sir.
Let me find this information right there. So everybody can go look
Yeah.
it up.
I don't think people understand. I don't give a fuck if it's 4,000 or 9,000. If you want to be exact on the numbers could be totally higher than what I'm saying right now.
No.
But you can't. But what does that have to do with? What does that have to do with him freeing people?
Referring to was sent to ICE. That's
What I'm saying. What I'm saying is he still not freeing people?
Released to ICE.
But what I'm saying to you is that not freeing people. What do you mean release to ICE? How you telling me I got people that came home personally from that? That had nothing to do with no immigration, nothing.
This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. But what is the point of your argument? What, are you just trying to correct me on the numbers? So I'm just saying, what is your argument? Like, what was the point of even asking that? I'm just saying, what was the point of even saying that? Like calling in to say, oh, that's not the number.
What I'm trying to let you know is Trump is giving you the biggest delusion of your life and you're falling for it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You said I'm doing what?
He's giving you the biggest illusion of your life, and you're falling for it. A lot of us are falling for it.
But prove it. Prove what we. How can we be falling for results? We see the changes. How can we be falling for something that we watching happening in our face? I don't understand. That doesn't make sense. That's like telling me, oh, I shouldn't listen to Donald Trump saying that he brought back 6 million jobs when you see the jobs coming back. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. When Donald Trump came and said, as the president, you guys are going to start receiving your checks within the 2 weeks. And he did that. So I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm just saying, like, I don't understand. Like, if he's actually, you see the man saying this thing and then doing this thing. This is the first president in your life that you ever seen that did a press conference for every single, listen to me, for every listen to me.
So we're gonna have to let both parties talk. We guys had to be respectful.
No, listen to me. Let me explain something to you. Let me say something to you. This is the first president in history you ever seen that every executive order he signs, he makes it a public issue. You know why he makes it public? Because he wants the people to know what he's doing so you can hold them accountable for it. It's not like these other politicians or presidents that don't listen. You're not listening to me.
One at a time, sir. Excuse me, sir. We're gonna have to let one another talk.
So let King Face state his point, and then you can respond.
What I'm saying to this man is, this is the first president that you ever seen that publicly let everybody know what he's doing. So now you can hold them accountable. You don't never see no other people do that. Like right now, you know how many laws is being changed under y'all nose right now as we speak because you niggas is distracted by the coronavirus. You know how many laws is being changed right now. All you gotta do is watch.
Listen, all you gotta do is watch C-SPAN. Go watch C-SPAN. People don't be watching C-SPAN. Go watch C-SPAN when they be having them Congress meetings and Senate meetings and shit like that, and they're changing laws right under your fucking nose. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are distracted. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that's because you don't know what's going on. My point in saying that is you don't know what's going on. But Donald Trump let you know what's going on. This is the listen, yo. You know when I knew this president was for the people. You know when you knew he was for the people? When those people were protesting and he was like, yeah, fight for your shit. That alone solidifies him as the president for the people. He's like, yeah, fight for y'all. Yeah, fight to open y'all shit up. Say y'all don't want to go through. You want a motherfucker come out, so you want to do your thing. He's like, yeah, fight for it. Since when you heard a president talking like that?
Listen, see, that's what you caught up in that illusion of how he's talking. See, you're not really paying attention to what's actually going on.
All right, so what is okay? So you tell me what's going on.
And you keep falling for where he's showing you with his face.
All right, cool. Tell me what's going on. Since you know what's going on, what is he doing? Give me a policy. Give me a bill that he signed. Give me anything that affects the black community directly or Americans. Period. I'll wait.
Okay. For one, he claims it's the job. What does it say? Unemployment rate. Okay, do you know these are unemployment rates that Obama said that he's taking credit for?
What did Obama do? When Obama actually caused millions of jobs to fucking disappear just through the insurance. So tell me what was the bill? What was the bill?
Let me tell you what Obama did.
Tell me the policy. Tell me what he did. What was the policy? What law did he put into place? Tell me.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Since when Obama was in office, unemployment rate gained 13%. Since Trump has been in office, they've gained 2% and went down 0.6%, so it's a 1.4% gain since he's been in office.
Yo, where are you getting these numbers from?
Something that was done by Obama.
Where you, yo, bro? We have the lowest unemployment for every damn race in this country because of Donald Trump. Do you know how unemployment works, dog? The more jobs that you bring, listen.
This is getting pretty heated. This is getting pretty heated, fellas.
Bro, you haven't said one fact, dog. You haven't said one fact, dog. Bro, you didn't say one fact, bro. I asked. New York City was, listen to me. New York City, listen to me. That shit don't mean nothing, dog.
We have to go by facts, and the fact of the matter is that Obama has done more for the LGBTQ than what he has done.
Let me just finish my point so I can explain something to him. Let me explain something to him. Let me explain something to him. Hold on, yo, bro. Let me explain something to you. And this is just common sense. Fuck all the other shit. Let's talk about what you personally see in your neighborhood with your own eyes. When we was going through stop and frisk, I swear to God, the crime rate was way more down. More guns was taken off the streets than ever before. Like, the streets was safer because of stop and frisk. I'm being honest with you. In the communities where I'm raised from, niggas is carrying guns all the time and niggas is shooting motherfuckers. Let me finish saying what I'm saying, bro.
Sir, hold on. I'm sorry. Really quickly, we got another call that I'm gonna take, but we're gonna try to get you back on. We have another.
No, but let me explain this. The person could pick up, but let me explain this. The thing is, the fact that kids and people in communities is not scared of police is causing crime to go up. In New York City, they changed the laws where now if you're 17 years old, that you will no longer be charged as an adult at 17. That means if you do a home invasion and you're 17 years old and you do a home invasion and you run into a household and you rob people, you tie them up, you will not spend more than 24 hours in jail. They're going to send that child to family court. Now, when these laws change, and listen, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Kids and people should be afraid of authority. That's very necessary. Without people being afraid of fucking authority is why we have this fucking problem. I want you niggas to think cops is gonna shoot the shit out your stupid ass. Yep. I want you to think that so you don't do no stupid shit for your ass to get shot the fuck up. Like, this is the thing. We got people not afraid of police, disrespecting police, throwing shit at them, violating them. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want. You can take that how you want it. When I used to get stopped by police in my neighborhood, I used to get mad. You know why? Because I didn't have shit on me. All I had was weed. And then niggas didn't even care about weed. And this is before they even changed the laws for weed in New York. I used to walk away with my bud. You know why? Because I didn't give them a fucking problem. Do your job, man, because I want my neighborhood to be safe. And if this is what you got to do so these little kids can play in the park and not have to worry about getting shot or niggas doing shootouts and niggas out here wilding out and fuck shit, go ahead. Okay. This is my duty as a fucking American and a person that fucking loves my community. You're gonna fucking comply, respect the shit, especially if you live in neighborhoods that's considered a red zone. That's right. When you're high in crime, high in drugs, high in violence. When you got all these type of things going on, then the only way you can fix it is by fucking adding more authority and putting fear.
And that, hold on, and let me piggyback off of that. That's the reason why you see in these third world countries, there's not a lot of shit going on, because it's order and it's structure. It's certain shit you can't do. You getting your hand chopped off. You commit infidelity, you're gonna be prosecuted. But I have somebody on the phone right now that wants to speak. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm upstairs because I can hear the lag. So my brother, you know, I see that you have this hat on, but I want to let you know, our people, well, foundational people here in America built this land. So when you say, like, when we asked, the question was, what has Trump done for us? Based on that, we need to be talking reparations and nothing else. So all the laws and the back and forth, we all know politicians are full of shit, but it starts with us. So
what are you guys gonna do?
Like, what are you guys gonna do for us? I'm gonna let you talk. But go ahead. What is Trump gonna do for foundational for us?
The opportunity to build wealth, the opportunity to be able to pay less taxes when it comes to you starting your own business. Like, why do you people that ask for reparations, why you guys want something that you didn't earn? You didn't earn it. Your ancestors earned it.
One more time. Hold.
You didn't earn it. You wasn't a slave.
No, my ancestors. Wait. Because I'm not going to argue. So are you finished? Because you asked me a question. This is the answer. They built these streets. They hung from the trees while they laughed and had watermelon. You got the hat on. So that offends me very greatly, because I can give a damn about the fake laws that are passed for all of the people that are rich. Capitalism is real, and when we all get a little bite off of the pie, yes, correct, yes, but we need to get to the rooty to the tootie. Our people built it. It is ours. It's mine. It runs through my blood. Now, if you're not from America, Haiti, or Africa, we're talking about my people right here. It's mine. You goddamn right. They hung from the tree, so you have the hat on, which offends us, but you feel like we hate you. But it's because people like you sell us out that we don't have the opportunity to take what's ours, like the Asians do, like the Indians do, like every other community. So when I say what they did for us, that's what I mean. Now you got to come correct, because that's offensive. So what's he going to do for us? If we talking reparations, what's ours?
That's not my fault that you guys are bums. You're just a
I'll be honest with you.
No, you're just a bum. You're a beggar. You're a beggar. You're a bum. Like, that's just bum mentality. You're just a bum.
You come from America?
No, it doesn't. I'm born in America. You're just a bum. That's just bum mentality. Like, the reason why the Asians and the motherfucking the Indians. Let me explain. Let me explain to you why you a bum.
Let him explain.
Let me explain why you a bum. Right? You talk about the Asians come here and they take theirs. The Indians come here and they take theirs. But you forgot to mention the Africans that come here and get theirs too. Nigerian African men are the second most successful motherfucking people in this fucking country. So, but you didn't want to bring that part up. You just want to talk about begging and receiving something that you did not. Listen to me.
Let me just say something.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Because I gotta finish my thought.
Wait. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, wait a minute. The fact of the matter is that Nigerians and Africans and all of those people, they look at us as Americans as being lazy. You have these people come over to our country and they make a way. And a lot of black people get upset, oh, they coming here, they taking our money. You've been here. There's things that you could have done.
Yeah, and how did they come into this country? This is the part that should be. This is the part where you guys should be embarrassed. This is the part where you people should be fucking embarrassed. You're not my people. People that think like you are not my people. I don't consider you my people. Right. I consider the people that think like me my people. Your people. Listen to what I'm saying. You guys should feel embarrassed that people that come into this country don't know the culture, don't know the language, don't know the customs, don't know anything. They come here with their hard work and drive and dedication to get the best they want to get. These people come from countries where they have to walk 10 miles to get a bucket of water to fucking cook food. So they're walking 50 miles a motherfucking day. So these people already know what it is to work hard. It's already accustomed. It's in their genetics. The thing is about American blacks, you niggas is lazy. You don't want to do shit. You're always waiting for a handout. You're always looking for somebody to do something for you. You guys never look at the fact that these people, listen to me. This is reality that you people don't want to accept because you're lazy. Listen to me. The reality is you guys done come to the point where y'all don't even trust each other. So fuck not trusting the white man. That's irrelevant. You guys don't even trust each other. You guys are not even willing to invest in each other. So you all here complaining. At the end of the day, when them Asians come here, you know what they do? They all live in one fucking basement. You know what I mean? You'll have 20 of them motherfuckers living in a fucking crib. The Chinese store is right above that shit, so they live where the fuck they work, stack their motherfucking money, bring in their family to open up other businesses. Because when they come, because they have the money, same thing with the Jews. The Jews do the same thing. The Indians, they come here, start construction companies. They're the ones building your motherfucking crib, building your motherfucking highways. These are the motherfuckers that come here and actually work. Black people in America, black Americans do not want to work. You want everything handed to you. You guys are lazy. You feel like, oh, I need the government to pay for my housing. I need the government to pay for my food. I need the government to do this. And then you want to talk about you want power? You can't get no power when somebody taking care of you. In what world you have power with people taking care of you? And you giving what you asking for? Since when? When people are the ones that's taking care of you, they run shit. You run nothing.
There's 19 seconds remaining on the call. It's going to cut off with Kingface. We want to get you back on here, and we want to continue this because it's going really
fast. We're going to come back. Cut it off so it can say. Cut it off right now.
All right, I'm cutting it off. All right. Internet. All right, guys. So we're back. We're back now. We're back live now. So we're going to wait until the people come back.
Okay, hello?
Hold on 1 second. We're live. We're live. And what I do want to tell y'all is that if y'all want to call in, feel more than welcome to call in. Let me pin that number.
Let me pin the number.
Go ahead. She's going to pin the number one more time so that you guys can call in and speak to Kingface personally, because I do believe that these are some very important topics that need to be brought up. And I think that
What's the number?
646-494-9998. How do I save this? Is it gonna save me?
All right, Kingface is back. 646-498.
Like I was trying to explain to them earlier, it's like at the end of the day, man, we are so in denial in our community. We don't have no accountability. We don't want to acknowledge and accept where we fuck up as a people. You know what I'm saying? We want to just sit back. Like at the end of the day, right? Okay, if you guys want to run with the whole idea that the white man this, the white man that, okay, I'll give you guys that. But at this point in life, what does the white man have to do with anything? Because the only time you motherfuckers is correct with the shit you say is when you talk about 100 years ago. But when you talk about today, you guys have no argument. You know what I mean? This is why you people only talk about the past, because you know that's the only time your argument is viable or even paid attention to. Because even when you look at Jim Crow time, Black people were most likely to have jobs. Black people was most likely to have their family intact during times when they actually had real laws that was against them. Black people were able to become multimillionaires. Black people even owned slaves. Black people had more businesses and stuff that they was creating way more than anybody else. And this is during Jim Crow. This is during where they couldn't fucking drink water in the same fountain. Black people didn't start realizing their worth and their value. And this is why I look at Malcolm X and I give him his respect, because Malcolm X was able to prove the value of the black dollar. You know how he did that? Through Montgomery, when they did the bus strike, and these companies realized how important the black dollar is. The black dollar is what keeps this economy going.
There's 19 seconds remaining on the call. It's going to cut off with Kingface. We want to get you back on here, and we want to continue this because it's going really
We're going to come back. Cut it off so it can say. Cut it off right now.
All right, I'm cutting it off. All right. Connecting it. All right, guys. So we're back. We're back now. We're back live now. So we're going to wait until the people come back.
Okay, hello?
Hold on 1 second. We're live. We're live. And what I do want to tell y'all is that if y'all want to call in, feel more than welcome to call in. Let me pin that number.
Let me pin the number.
Go ahead. She's going to pin the number one more time so that you guys can call in and speak to Kingface personally, because I do believe that these are some very important topics that need to be brought up. And I think that
What's the number?
646 494 9998. How do I save this? Is it gonna save, Mira?
All right, Kingface is back. 646-198.
Like I was trying to explain to them earlier, is like at the end of the day, man, we are so in denial in our community. We don't have no accountability. We don't want to acknowledge and accept where we fuck up as a people. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We want to just sit back. Like at the end of the day, right? Okay, if you guys want to run with the whole idea that the white man this, the white man that, okay, I'll give you guys that. But at this point in life, what does the white man have to do with anything? Because the only time you motherfuckers is correct with the shit you say is when you talk about 100 years ago. But when you talk about today, you guys have no argument. You know what I mean? This is why you people only talk about the past, because you know that's the only time your argument is viable or even paid attention to. Because even when you look at Jim Crow time, black people were most likely to have jobs. Black people was most likely to have their family intact during times when they actually had real laws that was against them. Black people were able to become multimillionaires. Black people even owned slaves. Black people had more businesses and stuff that they was creating way more than anybody else. And this is during Jim Crow. This is during where they couldn't fucking drink water in the same fountain. Black people didn't start realizing their worth and their value. And this is why I look at Malcolm X and I give him his respect, because Malcolm X was able to prove the value of the black dollar. You know how he did that? Through Montgomery, when they did the bus strike, and these companies realized how important the black dollar is. The black dollar is what keeps this economy going. Let me explain to you.
Oh, you're still here? Get your ass online and like, comment, and subscribe.